want to give thanks to the primordial great mother, the celestial mother, the who is the all and be all, who is the almighty creator herself. Want to give thanks to the ancestral spirits of creation, who is the co-creators of helping our celestial divine mother. The angels and the archangels and angels and the ancestors themselves. For without any of you, we would not be here today. Come to the throne of you, beloved celestial divine mother, who has 10,000 names, 10,000 titles. Come to you in front of your throne and ask for protection and guidance, growth, and also comfort to bring forth the divine love you have for your children. But those children that disrespected you, we are on your side to defend you. We are on your side to protect you, our celestial divine mother. For we, who are your chosen children, who have your bloodline in our veins pumping, who we have as that Kundalini energy growing, shining, electrifying, intensifying in our physical vessels, we come to you to let you know we are showing gratitude and thankful for you being our celestial mother. For they been ignorant to you and they do not understand who you really are. And since you are now reawakening, we want to be awakened with you, Divine Mother. Because many are claiming to be your children, but you and all of us know who are your children know for a fact that they are the ones who claim to be with you were against you from day one. And the ones that's been faithful to you, all we do is thank and praise you. So I ask you, Divine Mother, Celestial Mother, who has 10,000 names, 10,000 titles, give us the power and also give us the strength to finally show them who are your children that are in human form. And also, most of all, please give us all the strength to finally help to expose these that are against you from day one and who are now trying to hide as they are with you. It is time, beloved, dear mother, for the truth to now set us all free from these beings. Give us the strength to help expose them. And we want to give thanks to you and the ancestral spirits of creation, the archangels and the angels and the ancestors themselves. And we say we love all of you. Ashe, 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 Ayi, Abobo. Let's go. Now, things I got to get off my chest. We have a lot of people who claim to be aware, right? But they're not quite aware. What they do, they want to take the energy of those that are their viewers, that those that are their subscribers, and what they want to do is harness your energy and use that energy to drain you. What they do, they mimic others on YouTube far as their lingo, far as their mannerisms, just to get the clout and the energy to pull from you. Now, this video, I'm going to start talking about certain sciences, but I got to also let this get off my chest right now. There's many beings that watch this small platform of ours, and they take the information and they run with it without giving acknowledgement from anybody on this channel, which I mean not just yours truly, but the mods as well. So many of them be on YouTube and putting information together and trying to make it sound like it's them that came up with this, and they trying to back up what they claim to be true. Over here, we give shout outs to those teachers that came before us and so on. We always be humble over here. Peace, how you doing, Jaden? We always are humble over here. But there comes a time where you'll surely have to fend for the mods over here that share the information and the knowledge that get on this platform. And it's not fair to them. Because guess what? Yours truly is one of the few that probably talk to their mods. Thank you. I appreciate you. That talk to their mods and that appreciate their mods and also their subscribers. Because I don't say this is my channel. This is our channel. Now, when it comes down to it, hi, how you doing? When it comes down to it, it's about this. When you're dealing with awareness and talking about spiritual consciousness and so on, you got to keep in mind. You have to keep in mind that this is very serious information that people are sharing on the platform, especially the mods. There are things that the mods have witnessed that is very serious. If you play around with this type of information and use it for your own self-gain, and then at the same time, you do it to just have followers because you want to be YouTube famous, or you want to be an artist, meaning you want to be a rapper, singer, or whatever, good for you. But then you got to be true to all of this. You have to know what you're saying. You have to know what you're actually breaking down and not regurgitate stuff. You have to be able to be a true scholar and scientist. You have to understand, overstand, outerstand, and understand what the person that's on the platform talking is saying. Because anybody can regurgitate information, but when it comes down to the questions, are you able to answer the questions without having your mods answer your questions? So where are we now, right? There are a couple beings that watch this channel. Some of them get upset. Some of them don't like the things that are being said, especially when it comes down to this whole bit talking about the chosen ones. Many people claiming that they're chosen. Who chose you? Where and whence you came? Many of you claim to be scholars, or you claim to be intergalactic royalty. How? Why? When? What? Whom told you that? Some of you are actually cops, ex-cops doing conscious work or awareness. Some of you are cops, ex-cops. Some of you are fallen angels on YouTube, trying to take the energy. Hi, Mother Shelley. Trying to take and harness the energy of the people that are truly the star children and who are also connected to Tiamat herself. Some of your subscribers are a part of that 144,000 bloodline dedicated and directly connected to Tiamat. And y'all know it. And y'all take their energy and then y'all turn them against the great primordial cosmic mother by calling her he instead of she. Y'all some sickening, irritating ignoramuses who claim to be something that you're not. You constantly go after her children to lure them in to harness their energy when they're trying to find their way home to the cosmic mother. How dare you? How dare you? Y'all see what's going on across the planet? How everything is happening with the daggone weather patterns, the earthquakes, the floods, the volcanic eruptions, the tornadoes, the hurricanes, the tsunamis, all this that's happening across the planet that is not being broadcast. And then there's word on a social media street, thanks to Mother Shelley, who told yours truly that the reason why the president of Venezuela was had to vacate and got captured is because the rising of Tiamat, who y'all call Leviathan. And as the oil is also representing her blood. And y'all don't get it, do you? You come on YouTube all the daggone time trying to talk all this consciousness and awareness, and y'all should be a goddamn shame of yourself because y'all do not represent Tiamat, and y'all know that y'all were the ones that turned her in many eons ago. And this lifetime, y'all showing y'all true colors with what y'all decide to do is disguise yourself as being aware and call yourself chosen. How dare y'all try to do that shit? Y'all making a mockery yet again. That's why y'all motherfuckers got kicked out. That's why y'all down here walking to and fro. Let's really get in. See, this is not for likes and none of that. I gotta get this shit off a chest on y'all bozos now. Because y'all are ridiculous. Y'all know who y'all are. Many of y'all claim to be chosen ones and all this, and y'all frozen ones. Let's really talk about that shit. Because y'all constantly disrespect Tiamat every time, calling her he, and saying all praises the Most High, when she was the one that created and is the true Most High. I told y'all about the book. Get the book, The Great Black Mama of Creation. Remember that? I told y'all to get that book. It's not a coincidence that the Vatican, the Pope himself, go here and pray to a black Madonna. It is not a coincidence that they have a prayer dedicated to her. But do you know why? Because they're scared that she's going to come back and bring the chaos with her. Like the words of Bobby Hemmett, before there was order, there was chaos. And y'all scared of that chaos. Do y'all know that Tiamat, all y'all talking about the Anunnaki, she is the great grandmother of Anu? Do y'all know that? Those same Anunnaki that y'all waiting to come back are children of hers. Did y'all know that? And many of them turned on her. So y'all that's calling yourself intergalactic royalty, and you talking about, I'm an Anunnaki being. Can I tell you something? Did y'all know that she was also connected to Orion? And guess what, mofos? I'm from Orion, bitches. Y'all think it's a joke? Y'all don't get this shit. Y'all don't get this. How the fuck y'all mofos gonna say you this and that? I know where I'm from. Look, my old Facebook page, I had somebody that did the numbers on what star system I'm really from, and it added up to Orion. See, I have the receipts. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. None of y'all motherfuckers that claim to be intergalactic royalty have the receipts on these YouTube streets. Let's talk. Undercover cops and shit, or ex-cops and shit, claim to be conscious and claim to be royalty and shit. You got rappers that claim to be aware and shit. You got rappers who on YouTube having all this and all that, but then they regurgitate fucking information from other people's platforms and don't give them recognition. And then want to mimic other people. See, I'm calling all y'all motherfuckers out on the behalf of the Cosmic Mother because I'm telling y'all right now, this is not a game. Y'all keep on thinking y'all know what's going on. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Y'all motherfuckers are legions walking, talking, in cahoots together on these YouTube streets, and then y'all have the audacity to call yourselves chosen. The story I told you about how Tiamat, she was never slain. She was put to sleep by Murdoch or Marduk, who was also a part of her bloodline. Do the research. I don't want to call no names out, but eventually one day I will. And you don't want that. Because y'all that are doing this should be ashamed of yourself because a lot of your followers are directly connected to the Cosmic Mother and y'all know it. That's the fucked up part about it. And y'all know they're trying to connect back to her. I seen the people in y'all comments talking about Tiamat, and y'all put the heart replies, and then y'all say yes, absolutely, exactly, and all of that. But if they question you what you know, are you able to answer it? Are they able to listen? Are you able to listen and answer the question? Are you able to really look within to tell them truth? That you fell from grace and that you've been hiding the whole time and that you're an archon and that you also turned your back on her and that you're one of the ones that actually did not want to see her resurrect again? Did you tell them that? So you can look into my eyes. I have a soul. People look into your eyes, y'all have no soul. The real ones can look into your eyes and tell. This is not about being YouTube famous. This is not about being a celebrity. Listen, fuck the glamour and glitz. Fuck getting rich. It's about passing the information down so everybody can know what the hell's going on this go round. It's not about knowing more than anybody because us, the mods, we don't know everything. But however, we know intuitively that y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. See, when it comes down to it, we take this very serious. The real chosen ones go through obstacles and more. The real chosen ones don't have to come on social media and say that they chosen. See, you could say, oh, bro, you crashing out. No. I'm talking and also speaking on the behalf of not just yours truly, not just the mods on this channel, but the Cosmic Primordial Mother herself that y'all keep on dismissing and calling her he instead of she. And y'all should be ashamed of yourself. And then you come on this channel of ours, take the information, then try to put it on your platforms. Y'all know who y'all know who we talking about. Y'all put it on y'all platforms and say, yes, brothers and sisters, oh, this is it. This is what I was talking about. Or, yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying? You got people that be talking like that. You got motherfuckers that be trying to really talk really educated and all this other stuff, and they try to come off all spiritual, but not being themselves how they way they are behind the camera. See, this is not no shots being fired. I'm just letting it be known. A lot of those beings like that are like that. Hey, how you doing, Mother Wilson, Danielle Wilson? How y'all doing? I'm talking about y'all motherfuckers that be copying off this channel, copying off the words that being used off this channel, then regurgitate the shit. Then you try to talk. Y'all never talk about the primordial great mother at all. Now it's something, oh, the dragons at all. Now you're talking about it. Now you're talking about it. Because y'all want that huge following. So you'll use a light worker that know about the darkness, that came from the darkness into the light, And you want to go ahead and use that information and run with it like you came up with it. Over here, we give a shout out to Dr. Samuel B. Lee. We give a shout out to Bobby Hemmett. We give a shout out to Dr. Malachi York. We give a shout out to Dr. Amos Wilson. We give a shout out to Dr. Francis Quest Wilson. We give a shout out to Freeman L. We give a shout out to all of the teachers that came before all of us on this channel that actually help us with the daggone with the footstep we're walking into, and that we're actually putting the dots together as well, researching and cross-referencing. But y'all don't do that. You want to take the content from other people's channels and platforms and put it on your own like you came up, like you a scholar. Let me tell you something. When it comes down to scholarship, guess what? You really got to know what the hell you're talking about. Because when the person's asking you a question, you got to know how to answer that. It ain't no mods answering for you unless they know that you're conversing and actually having a serious download. That's when they come in too, to help. Because it's times like this that I'm letting y'all fools know during the spring solstice, there is an energy coming. An energy coming that is ancient. And it's actually starting to happen. And when the spring solstice happens, it's going to be at its full force, and it's going to be at its full electrical magnetic type of energy, this frequency that many of you motherfuckers that be copying are not ready for. And that is going to activate those children of hers to realize the grand awakening is finally here. Then to top all of that, why y'all are not talking about the 6G towers? Why y'all not talking about the 6G towers? Do y'all know, y'all talking about the fifth dimension? On this channel, we said, literally, we're not going to go into the fifth dimension. We're going to skip into the sixth and the seventh dimension. Remember, we said that on this channel. Why the hell are they putting up 6G towers? Why? I thought we were in the fifth dimension. When we were in the fourth dimension, did they not put up the 5G towers? Do you know why? Because we were already in 5D. Did you know that? Did y'all know that? And when I'm talking about, do y'all know that? The mods know. But I'm talking about the mofos that be copying off this channel of ours and other people's platforms. That's why I don't blame Conjure Queen and them having a Patreon, because y'all will take their information. I don't blame Real Kaya to have a Patreon, because y'all take the information from her too, and all the others that's doing the work. But y'all know what y'all, how you doing? Peace, Grand Rising to you, Michael. Y'all know what time it is. See, y'all don't want to talk about the 6G towers. Y'all don't want to talk about that because we're not in 5D no more. We're in 6G. The following year, next thing you know, they're going to put up 7G towers. See, they're telling on themselves. Don't you know they know the real date and time? Don't you know that? They have the elite astrologers, astronomers. They have the elite numerologists. Do y'all know this? How you gonna still say January is the new year? And y'all been saying this the whole time. Been saying this the whole time. Happy New Year. And they're gonna say, well, I know January is not really the new year. I know it's in the spring solstice, probably like April 1st or in late March. Don't you know that the spring solstice starts in really like close to the end of March? Did you know that? Not April 1st. So whoever said April 1st, they gave you the wrong information. You better start checking it. See, it's baffling to me. And not just to me, but to our mods, though, it's baffling to us that y'all talk all this shit, but y'all never mention Tiamat except when you're trying to come on the channel, take the information, run with it, and then say, yeah, brothers and sisters, we are dragons. We have the dragon DNA. But wasn't y'all the same motherfuckers that was against the reptilians? Oh yeah, the reptilians. The reptilians. But I kept on saying on the channel of ours, along with the mods, we're part reptilian. We're part. Even showed that those angelic hosts, those seraphim, were also called flaming winged serpents. And then y'all have the nerve to say the serpent is evil. When, in ancient Kemet, when the Pharaoh put their crown on, they had the serpent, which is the cobra, to represent the third eye. But the serpent is evil. You know, there's something that Life Have No Niche said, one of the other mods is on here. Beautiful sister. Just like all the mods are beautiful and great, who are very highly intuitive on this channel of ours. She said something about Moses having a, like, I think a staff that was a serpent or something like that. If the serpent was so evil, why the heck his staff turned into a serpent? Just saying. If his serpent is so bad, why we got the Kundalini energy, which deals with the divine feminine serpentine energy, called the Shakti energy, that's connected to the Christ consciousness, but the word Christ means Christos. Hold on. Which is also connected to Sophia, which is dealing with that divine feminine energy, who is also connected to Tiamat, one of her 10,000 names. So before you start taking information, you need to know what the blazes you're talking about instead of regurgitating and making videos without doing the true commentary to break it down. And then let alone when it comes down to the Kundalini, we broke that down to how it's connected to the so-called black woman. How it deals with the mitochondria DNA that's only found in so-called black women. And then y'all take that information and make videos out of it. Yeah, family, yeah, the black woman is connected to the dragon. And the Kundalini is connected to the dragon. When you never spoke on that in none of y'all lives. Come on. Y'all never did. It might be others that's talking about the same information on YouTube. Shout out to them that's actually knowing what they talking about. Shout out to them. You got brothers and sisters on TikTok talking about similar things that we talk about on this channel. And guess what? We don't get that information from TikTok. You know where that come from? That come from straight downloads. That come from intuition. That come from really living the path best possible to become the better version of you and giving all that power to the divine feminine, who is also called the cosmic mother, who have those titles and those names, who is also now awakening, who is also connected to the so-called black American woman on this planet, who also know who she is when she start waking up. The tables are now turning, and you don't like that because you're going to be the one that's going to feel the fire and will be burning, and you can't take the heat because you can't be in the kitchen. So instead, you try to hide and block the flames from coming at you so you can go ahead and be that wolf in sheep's clothing. And say, I made it. Let me go ahead and steal. Let me go ahead and talk. Let me go ahead and show them that I know what I'm talking about. When and damn well you don't know what the hell you're talking about. All you want to do is take their energy from those children that are connected to the bloodline of Tiamat. That's what you want to do. You know that. You know that. Y'all know that. I don't blame the others that's doing the work having a Patreon, but I guarantee you, once I find out how many subscribers we need on a Patreon, we will have a Patreon. Not just on this channel. And oh yeah, by the way, the other channel is created. And the brothers that know, we have to make sure we got the copyrights. We don't want y'all assholes taking the information that we come across and the words that we use to take those words that we might use, and y'all going to start using them. So we copyrighting everything. How about that? See, we going to show y'all how this shit is done now. Done with that dumbass shit. because y'all done took a lot from everybody, and y'all need to be shut the fuck down, because it's not fair to the real people that's doing the work, that came here to help humanity, who came to help fallen humanity. Who is fallen humanity? The so-called black woman. Also, you go against those from Nigeria and also from Africa and talk negative about them, but then y'all turn around and y'all practice their science. But that science was actually over here first due to research. Because those that are in West Africa, know it or not, they are the descendants of Atlanteans, of the Mers. They don't know because they've been colonized. And they took on the mindset of the colonizers because that's how bad they've been colonized. And some of you have the audacity to talk negative about them, especially you guys. You talk negative about them, but let one of the women come up to you and start talking to you saying they want to marry you. Your ass will go ahead and marry them. I know that. Or try to have children. We know that. Because y'all know subconsciously who they are. We know who they are over here. We know they've been colonized so bad. We're talking about the ones from the western regions. See, let me tell you something. Some of you will take content and y'all have these bigger platforms and y'all make these predictions. Did they ever come true? Mods on this channel, they make predictions on this channel. The mods, they make predictions on the channel, and guess what? It be true. Y'all don't know that because y'all don't talk to them over here. That's how powerful they are. That's how great they are. They know their assignment on this plane. They do. And that's what makes them so wonderful and so grand. That's what makes them special. And you know what? They have hearts of gold. If I were to say something wrong, trust me, they will call me and say, hey, bro, but I guarantee you the stuff that I'm saying, they're like, oh, hell yeah, let them have that shit. Give that to them. Let them know what's up. It don't make any sense how y'all just constantly belittling the cosmic mother by disrespecting her, and then have the audacity to have a huge following and y'all have some of her children in your channels. And y'all taking their energy by saying that you're chosen. You're taking their energy by saying that you are one of them, saying that you're a chosen one. Then you try to use the tarot cards. Some of you use tarot cards to state that you're chosen. Some of you try to use numerology and don't know how to do it, and try to say, "Oh yeah, last year was the number 9 dealing with dealing with completion, and the new year that's going to be the number 1 dealing with new beginnings." Is that the only thing that the number 1 deals with? Is that the only attribute that the number 1 deals with? Numerology and astrology go together hand in hand. Did you know that? The number 1 is connected to the sun. That deal with new beginnings, resurrection, and so on. That's what the number 1 symbolizes too. Now, I could have sworn on our channel I also said that we're in the sun cycle, and I was saying how a lot of you that's hiding, talking all the gibberish and talking all this like you know what you're saying, the sun cycle is also going to reveal your hiding and coming out as your true forms. Oh yeah, y'all part of Mother Tiamat. Yeah, y'all are, but y'all the ones that turned on them. Oh yeah, oh yeah, y'all the ones that turned on them. Keep that in mind. Y'all turned on them. Y'all turned on her. Y'all keep on calling her he, keep on saying things like, oh, this and that. Thank y'all for blocking a lot of people. I got it. Hold up, my turn. You're going to be there. So, if you don't like what's being said, that's cool. But I guarantee y'all mods over here, they've been waiting for that because it's a shame that y'all gotta do that. Why do it? See, I was told by someone that's real special in yours truly's life. She told me, keep doing what you're doing. Expose them. That's what the channel is also for. It's funny because when she said that, I was at a crossroads. And she wasn't the only one that said that. You know, a lot of the mods that's on this channel, they came from the old channel that was featured on years ago. And they all said when I was on that old channel I was featured on that I made that channel more conscious, more aware. And I loved them when they said that because I remember that I told that individual, I'm going to make your channel hot. And I was told that by the Divine Mother herself. And I was never supposed to have been on that channel, featured or saying anything. I was supposed to be behind the scenes. But when I was called and was told, no, you need to reach out to the children, you need to let them know what's up so they can be ready. I'm not going to go against that. Yours truly sacrificed his face, everything. What people don't know is that when I was behind the scenes, those brothers, all those brothers that was on that panel, except for one, they told me that I was the leader of the crew the whole time. I don't want to be nobody's leader. We are all leaders. All of you, all of the mods, everybody. We are the leaders. We are the ones that's going to lead the way. We are the ones that's going to go ahead and do what we came here to do. We are the ones that been at the front lines, that went through the struggle. But these beings that on these YouTube streets, these archons, these agents, these fallen angels, they 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 really, really do not understand the destruction that they're bringing to others by misguiding them and misleading them. I don't get it. We don't get it. But no, we do get it. Y'all have a job to do in your minds by misleading the people and doing what you got to do and lying to the people and try to take their energy and harness it because y'all are the true energy vampires. And then at the same time, you mimic and copy off of people. And then you are also the parasitic ones and the vampiric ones. You are telling everybody and showing everybody who you are. But since the people are blinded by the veil that you put over their eyes, they can't see yet. Notice the word yet. But that's why we're in the sun cycle, i.e., going into what they call 2026 in the spring solstice. The number one deals with the sun. Now watch one of y'all going to go ahead and use that on your goddamn channel. Just watch. The number one deals with the sun. The number zero, that's connected to the darkness, which it is. They call it the void. The darkness. The darkness is the number zero. Then you have the number one, which is the sun. Let's see how many of y'all going to go ahead and take that on your channel. I'm talking about the ones that copy off the contents of others, those fallen ones that do that. Let's see if you're going to take that and put that on there and make a video out of that. There you go. Because over here we try to go ahead and be humble, but it's sickening and it's funny because we know what y'all do. This is why this is why channels like this was created. Because the real children need to feel at home. They need to feel the divine love and know they're appreciated. They need to talk to somebody like them outside of YouTube that they can relate to and don't want nothing from them at all but just love and understanding. Many of you have the YouTube to get financial gain or get the currency and use it for yourself. Over here, once we get a certain subscribers, we don't want that. We want to help out the people. That's what we really want to do. We come, look, a lot of us was born into this nationality, this particular so-called race, because we chose our parents. We chose the skin complexion before we incarnated down here. We chose and agreed upon the obstacles that we will go through. It is called, i.e., your natal chart, which is what? Your soul contract to the divine mother. The agreement that you made. Okay. The agreement that you made to come here, to live the life that you're living and to reach it to its full potential. How many of you talking about stuff like that? No, you rather take the information that people like Samuel Lee and Dr. York and many others talk about on here that we show and run with it. Oh yeah, we were the dragons. We belong to the dragons. We have the dragon bloodline, and yeah, yeah, we got it. It's directly connected to the black woman. It's a power, you know, stuff like that. What kind of power? What is the power connected to? What power do she have? Don't her sons or her men also have that power? Because they do have the X chromosome, but they got the Y. So they do have certain elements of it, don't they? Men also have intuition, don't they? So don't Tiamat's sons also have powers too, along with having that mother DNA that's directly linked to the dragon blood, the ethereal blood? Matter of fact, there was a video that I found on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it was a brother or sister, I can't remember. And they said by us having that bloodline directly to Tiamat, that once we reach to a higher level, we get ethereal wings. Ain't that some? We get our wings or ethereal wings. Ain't that some shit? But we talked about that on this channel too. And you ask yourself, where did this person get the information from? I ain't get it from TikTok. The mods, they didn't get it from TikTok. It's called looking within yourself, and also when you come across the information, researching and so on. Check it out. Some of you, well, Y'all call yourself star seeds too, right? A star seed is also called an earth angel. They also come from not just the different star constellations. They come from what they call the ancestral angelic abode, right? There you did have wings amongst Tiamat, but here's the kicker: those that disrespected her got kicked out. Because you got to remember, the heavens, the cosmos, this planet is connected to her. It's the remnants of her. You got to keep this in mind. Look it up. Just check it out. Now, you hear about a group of I'm gonna name two angelic two angelic I'll just say ranks. Let's just say ranks. You have your seraphim and your cherubim. The seraphim are the holy ones, the flame winged serpents. They are the ones that praise and give honor to the divine mother. The seraphim, the cherubim, they are lower than the seraphim. The seraphim, which are the holy ones, they are ones of the green light as well. The cherubim are the ones of the amber light, from what I'm finding out. The amber light are the ones that fell. A lot of them. But here's the kicker: the cherubim can ascend back to the rightful graces of her, but that don't mean they're going to be a seraphim, though. They can be an ascending cherubim. So, those that have been taking information, lying to the people, trying to take their souls and all of that shit, trying to take their etheric energy, the term fallen angel, that's connected to the cherubim that fell. You had some seraphims that fell and became cherubims. Just saying. But then y'all over here on YouTube just enjoying getting your little monthly check from the content that you create, monetizing it. You don't thank your mods, you don't thank your subscribers like that. You don't do any of that. You don't even try to share none of your money with your mods either. Because the mods take their time to eliminate those that are stalking on your channel and all of that. And not one time you give them a thank you. Not one time you let them know, like, hey, I appreciate you. Hey, you don't even try to give them at least $20, $10. That ain't nothing. Just saying. Do you even know any of your mods' names, y'all? Like, do y'all even talk to them outside of YouTube, or get a chance to put the email and have them at least converse with you, so they can meet the person behind the damn camera, so they can see if you're really legit or not? I bet you a lot of you don't. And I'm talking about the fallen ones. I'm not talking about the ones that do work or do the work. I'm talking about the fallen motherfuckers that be on here talking all this rah 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 and all this spiritual information, and people be fascinated. Like, how did you know? From going on other people channels and stealing the content, regurgitating the information, not doing the research. Just saying. So, can I really tell y'all fallen ones a little thing or two? We don't give a ass about how y'all feel anymore. So Here's the thing. Y'all better stop trying to practice magic too. Stop trying to practice magic and use it on people because guess what? I hope you understand that Tiamat protects her own. Just saying. And also, y'all need to stop talking about witches and warlocks when y'all the witches and warlocks that's using the magic for negative, not to be progressive. Because one thing you don't want to do is cast something on somebody that stands on righteousness the best way possible without telling a lie, that have an open heart, that know that we are living during a time of the heart chakra. There's a video lurking about how Tiamat is also connected to the heart chakra. Mm. So I really want you to know, I'm speaking on behalf of the mods, y'all need to stop trying to cast spells on the children of Tiamat and also trying to attack the children of Tiamat because we already know who she is to us. And she really don't like you messing with her children at all. The ones that love her. Okay? That there is a no-go for her. Because she is the all and the all is her. Where did you think magic came from? Just saying. So y'all better get y'all souls right if y'all have any. I highly doubt that y'all do though. Because I don't think y'all do. Y'all talk like you have a soul, you walk like you have a soul, but you have no soul. See, this is not talking down on y'all. This is just a wake-up call. Y'all not ready for the matters at hand. Y'all need to keep in mind that guess what? It is with her that we stand, and you all need to go over there. You over there. Or how the way we used to do on the old channel, you over there. Over there. You over there. That's what you do. You go over there and stay there. Because it's sickening to the core to see how you are gradually taking many of her children and all they want to do is connect back to home with the mother, which all they have to do is look at themselves and also give back to the planet by giving the offerings to the planet, by giving praises to Tiamat, because she is the planet now. She go by the name of Gaia too. All you Masons, all you Freemasons, y'all know that the letter G deals with Gaia. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all also know that the emblem, the square and the compass, is that of the mitochondrial DNA, which is the XX chromosome with the letter G in the middle. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. See, here's the kicker. To the widow's sons, that's in the Masonic order. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who the widow's son is. Isn't that Haru? What if I tell you all that Haru was actually feminine instead of masculine? Mm-hmm. We need to do the homework. That's in the book, The Great Black Mama of Creation, and it said pretty much how Haru was actually feminine. Because Haru was the Christ or the Christos. Christos or the Christ, wasn't that Sophia? The consciousness? Wasn't it Sophia that created the demiurge who y'all pray to as God? Just saying. It was Sophia that created the matrix. The word matrix also deals with mother. Wasn't the woman that made the movie The Matrix, what was her name? Her first name was Sophia. Whoa. You know what's so interesting? Sophia is one of her 10,000 names. You better get that book, The Great Black Mama of Creation. Oshun is also one of her names. Wow, Emojai. There's another one. There's another name. She has an Asian name. Okay. Um, she has an Asian name, an Asiatic name. Hua Yen. Hua Yen. Um, a Set, who you call Isis. Setmek. Setmek is another one of her names. Well, I'm naming some of the names as 10,000. Uh, Our Lady Charity. Mary. Uh, Mary is also connected to the name Marie. It's the same name. Then you also have Asiatic to be exact. Asiatic. Um, let's see. Another name. Oh man, it's right there. Nintasag, who you call Nintasag. Nintasag is another one of her names. They also called her, as Nuwabians, we called her Mother Ninti, who was the sister of Inki. Look it up. Nintasag or Nintasag, Ninti. Say that for short. Say it for short. Ninti. Inti. And Ninti was very beautiful. She still is beautiful because she's still around. Ninti's a very beautiful woman. Very beautiful, very beautiful. But guess what? She was Anunnaki though, just like Enki, who were from the bloodline of Tiamat. Just saying. Gotta start. See, this is. Shout out to Dr. Malachi York for the holy tablets and all the other information that he brought forth. Shout out to Bobby Hemmett for all his scholarship. Um, I also want to give thanks to Dolores Cannon. Shout out to Dolores Cannon. Rest in power to her. Oh, she's Albion, but guess what? She talked about the second and third wave and the star children and all too. She talked about all that. Thank you, beloved Mods. She talked about all that too, y'all. She talked about all of that. She talked about all of that. We said that you choose your own skin complexion, race, and all that before you get here. There are some Caucasians that were actually melanated in another lifetime. That's why they have so-called black in their bloodline. Just saying. Just saying. Because they know what time it is. It's all in the bloodline. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. See, the funny part about all of this is that a lot of y'all uh fallen ones that be on YouTube claim to be I am a intergalactic royalty. Or yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get my album, cop my album. Now, I don't know who you are. You can go ahead. Um, that's how. Hey, y'all, you see how somebody just said my government name but spelled it wrong? That's how you know he's sending his that. They sending their cronies over here again. Isn't that a coinky thing? Because I guess they don't want the truth to come out about them. Hmm. No, I don't have a. I don't have an album. I'm not no rapper. I ain't no MC. I could be if I wanted to, but I ain't worrying about that. I ain't worrying about music. The whole thing is waking up the people and being there for the people so the people can know what time it is. Thank you. Uh, What am I talking about? A lot. I can't go into all details, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, why a lot of y'all following ones that be on YouTube talking all this gibberish and taking people content, and then other y'all trying to take the energy of Tiamat's children, and y'all know it. Didn't y'all get kicked out from being around her? And there was a live that was done stating that she also created the realms, the different realms that are actually around. Because when Marduk did what he did, she became scattered all over. Those realms, she created it because she is the all. Oh, this ring, it deals with God. So it's connected to the higher power, the goddess, put it like that, the creator force, the great primordial mother. That's who it's created to. That's what it's connected to. It's ancient. There's something that I'll talk to you about that later. It's real ancient. It's way probably, but it's probably older than your soul. It's probably older than your soul. I ain't trying to be funny or ignorant. It might be older than your soul. Because this goes back to the beginning when Tiamat was amongst everybody. Nope. We're not going to do that. Thank you. We're not going to do that over here. We're not going to do that. You better take that name, which is not the real name, take that name that was made up by Constantine and the Council of Nicaea to also create the image of Mithra. I think his name was Mithra. They took the image of Mithra and said that this is Jesus. When there's a book called the 16 Crucified Saviors Before Christ, 7 of those crucified saviors were so-called black. I bet you they ain't going to tell you that. So back to where do I get these teachings? I named a couple of people, Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Malachi York, many different scholars. Did a lot of cross-referencing, did a lot of reading, studying through the years. That's where all that came from. You know, it's funny how YouTube is messing with the likes because it was 6 likes, now it's down to 5. Well, that's great that this is the first time you're hearing this. Is the simple fact is that over here, this is what we are on. We're not in, listen, we don't bash nobody religion over here, but don't throw that religion over here with us. We studied a lot and read a lot, and we see the into Christianity and all of that. You know, Christianity started in Ethiopia, right? The original Christianity started in Ethiopia. That we not against all of that. We're dealing with the people that claim to be Christians and they been using it as a tool to manipulate. No, you're not harming nobody. But I'm about to get back to what we were talking about. But I'm gonna just say this to you, and I'm gonna just do it just like this. When it comes to Christianity, the origin of Christianity came from so-called black people. Somewhere down the line, it became Albion. They used that in the Ku Klux Klan as a tool. Also use it as in so-called slavery. They use that to manipulate, to use power over people. Okay? When in actuality, the whole Christianity movement originated in Ethiopia. What people don't know is that Ethiopian bloodline is directly connected to the Sudanese and so on, and also connected to us over here, which goes back to the ancient teachings of Sumeria or Sumer, which also goes back to Lemuria. Okay? So in Christianity, I can let you know right now that Mary is directly connected to an ancient deity by the name of Yemoja, who's also connected to the 10,000 names of the primordial great mother. The whole Jesus bit was actually talking about a Set, who you call Isis, which also goes directly back to the primordial great mother. This is facts. This is not no lie. Okay? It deals with a lot of research. So you're not harming nobody, but we have to let you know the truth and let you know you can do your own research. There's nothing wrong with having biblical information, because what they don't tell you that the Bible itself have spells in it. The Bible itself have spells in it. I'm delusional. Okay. Well, how about we do this to you? So, people that people that don't do the research, and all y'all cronies that's coming over here from other people channels, we welcome you, because we are here to teach you. But if you're going to try to say negative things, it don't hurt us. We just laugh at it. Okay, back to the matter at hand. So, where Black Conjuring, she's on. That's our girl right there. Um, to let y'all know, y'all fallen ones, y'all always saying that, oh, you too, no problem. You take care, beloved. Eh? That's a lie. No, sir. I'm not a member of that. No, no, no. No, I'm not a member of that. Don't do that. I don't know. You see, I got rid of it. Y'all see how the way they bring their people over here, right? And trying to lie on a brother, right? So I know that was very weird. So this is how you know when the truth come out. That's how you know. This is how you know when the people. This is how you know you're telling the truth, because you got people like that come out of nowhere and say some negative stuff, because they don't want you to hear the truth about what's really going on in these YouTube streets. They hate the fact that someone is stepping up to the plate and exposing them fallen angels on YouTube. Y'all don't like the fact that y'all being exposed, and that the fact is that you don't like the truth because you can't handle the God dag on truth. Y'all hate the fact that that stuff is coming out, and y'all want to come at somebody because y'all don't want to be exposed. So let's really talk about that. When the truth come out, y'all want to try to put stuff up like that about somebody that's not even true at all. So you're talking to somebody that's coming out with the marks and exposing y'all fallen angels, exposing y'all trying to take the energy and power from Tiamat's children, and then calling the creator a he instead of a she. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. So should I even start naming names? Because I can start naming some names. Because you don't want me to start naming names how y'all are actually all cahoots together, and y'all fallen ones at that. Y'all don't want me to start naming names. Because y'all be watching this channel, and then what y'all do, y'all go ahead and make your own little YouTube lives and shit, and try to regurgitate, but you rearrange the words around so you won't have people thinking that, hey, he got it from this channel. And I'm talking about y'all fallen ones that had the big platforms. Because I know one of y'all, if not both of y'all, if not one of y'all, if not a lot of y'all, going to do live streams after this because y'all watching it. Just saying. Y'all funny. Y'all funny for that. That's how I know y'all watching. And not just me. The mods know that y'all watching. Now, all right, I'm at the point now that y'all love the fact that y'all hate the fact that the truth come out about y'all. Y'all do anything in your power to try to defame somebody. It's funny. You don't like the heat. Don't bring your ass in the motherfucking kitchen then. How about you stop lying to the goddamn people? Cause y'all doing that every day, all day, every minute, every hour, every second, all the above, because you don't want the truth to come out about y'all. Y'all hate it. Matter of fact, one of the mods talked to me yesterday about one of these daggone YouTubers and how this person watched the channel and got mad because I was talking about the chosen ones not being really chosen. And then gave a shout out to one of the fallen ones. Sister, when I say Mother Wilson, appreciate you for that. Y'all don't want to be exposed at all. Because y'all want that following. Y'all want that energy. Y'all want the light from Tiamat's children. Y'all want that. Y'all want to harness that energy because y'all scared that she's going to finally wake up and claim back what's rightfully hers. Here's the funny part. There's a video on TikTok, no it or not, that this brother literally said, Levi. Isn't the priest of Levi a part of the 12 tribes of Israel? And he said, yeah, he said that Levi, talking about Leviathan, aka Tiamat, he was like, yeah, she's waking up. And that the people were scared that she's going to wake up. Now, we did a live, if I'm not mistaken, where it was a parallel breakdown where Tiamat and Leviathan are pretty much connected. But yet, y'all Hebrew Israelites, y'all be saying Levi, right? Yeah, the tribe of Levi. But Levi is also connected to Leviathan. I'm just saying. See, I don't hate the Hebrew Israelites, but I'm just putting everything out there. We don't hate the Hebrew Israelites either on this channel. It's just that truth got to come out. So back to y'all that call yourself chosen too. Y'all follow the ones that call yourself chosen. We have a question over here. How the hell are y'all chosen? Who made y'all chosen anyway? That is the question of the year that's coming. That's the question of 2026 on the Gregorian calendar. How do y'all know y'all chosen? Who the hell made y'all chosen? We want to know. So those that be watching this video and y'all claim that y'all chosen, can y'all give us a breakdown analysis on how y'all chosen so we can shut the hell up? Just saying. Oh, we coming at all of y'all now because it's that time, man. Because y'all fucking around and trying to find out. And y'all about to find out. Just saying. Y'all about to find out. And for the record, I gotta put somebody out there real quick. I gotta put you out there. And this is not no attack, but this is some real shit that need to be put out there about you. In my Rick James voice. For the guy with the dirty cap, You want to know who we are? We the children of Tiamat, bitch. We the children of Tiamat, bitch, over here. So you keep your dirty cap ass over there and keep your cronies over there. Just want to put that out there because it's at that point that before you start talking about the Most High, you better start acknowledging her. And the reason why I had to mention that person, because you tried to make fun of and talk about the ancestors going to get you. The ancestors going to get you. Let me let you know, and I'll put that out in the universe. Before the real new year come, I'm going to take time and put the final installment of the real ether. And people are going to know about copyright infringement. They're going to know about what you are and who you are. I'm going to take time to really body bag verbally on YouTube with this, because you've been poking the bear forever, and it's time for that to be finally set in stone. Game is about to be over, because before the real 2026 hit, I think that need to be made and created, because everybody need to see how the legitimacy of that album is a fraud. They need to see how all of that music you have on that album have not been, how can I put it, have not been given the right to put that music with the samples in it. You had to go through the law to get that done. And I think it's time to finish that chapter so people can see when they send you money that they're sending money to an album that have not been published in the music industry or distribution, and that they have not been seen by any of the artists' estate, which samples came from that particular estate, which means that you will have to pay the estate hundreds of thousands of dollars. And last time I checked, that album I think had 13 to 15 songs on it that have not been authorized to get played through the music industry, because by law that is a federal offense. And if you don't do the math, and we're talking $100,000 per song, and the studio that you recorded from can also get sued for the same amount of money. So I'm telling you right now, let this be the final warning. Do not poke at the bear to wake the bear up from the slumber, because when you wake the bear from the slumber, the bear will attack ferociously. You don't want the smoke, because when you want the smoke, I will bring the fire. Period. And you know, and I know, I have the receipts to show. So don't let this happen. I'm letting you know. And don't ever make fun of Oshun again, because she is one of the 10,000 names of Tiamat. I want you to know that too. Or the primordial mother. You better start doing your fucking research. See, I'm telling you, I'm going to get full permission to do this real soon if you poke at the bear again. Because we know that you watch. And we are not going to keep on wasting our energy on ignoramuses like yourself that fell from grace. But I think it's time if you keep on poking at the bear. So if you don't want the bear to wake up from the slumber, like our dear mother Tiamat, who's going to bring the chaos and the fire, I recommend you go ahead, put the tail between your legs and walk off, because you don't want that. I'm telling you, because we have all the receipts over here. Okay? All right? I hope that you just shut the hell up and go ahead and do what you're doing with your 18,000 subscribers that you be lying to. Okay? Because everybody know that you regurgitate all the information over here in other people's content too. And you go on TikTok for your information. See, we show TikTok to confirm stuff. You go for TikTok for information and regurgitate shit and write it down and record it. See, a lot of stuff that we say over here, a lot of the TikTokers are saying. And for the record again, we know, yeah, I had to use my Maryland accent. Yeah, my country accent. For the record again, if you look up to somebody and inspired by somebody, it don't hurt for you to say, hey, I ain't gonna lie, that person inspired me. The reason why I do what I do. Because when you copy off of somebody, shout out to you, the Pisces the King. When you shout out to somebody and you mimic them, that's vampiric, bruh. That's vampiric and parasitic. So when you're talking about the energy vampires and all that other shit, you're deflecting, you narcissistic bastard. So I just wanted to put that out there. No cash, no crash out. It's about the truth, because that is it. Just don't poke at the bear no more. Okay? Leave people alone. Oh, that's what's up. Interesting enough. Hold on. What is this? What is that? This is about Krishna and Vishnu and all of the deities dealing with Hinduism. Yeah. Oh, you didn't y'all didn't know? I'm talking about the other y'all don't know what scholarship is. D, you see that? You see that? I have friends that practice Hinduism. They live out there originally from New York and they live in DC. He also gave my daughter her middle name. Ain't that something? Her middle name is Sanskrit too. So, and not to mention, Vishnu was the one that came to her mother and told her that Vishnu taught my daughter everything she knows. Ain't that something? So before you come at somebody, you need to get your ass over there. Oh, another thing. Hold up, y'all. Let me show y'all. You see this? The Book of Light, right? The Book of Light have prayers in it dealing with the Creator. Word. Congratulations. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. Love that energy, collective souls. Let me see. There's so many books that I have, y'all. Check this out. Look at this book, The Breath by Dr. Malachi York. The Breath. A lot of healing comes from breathing, the way you breathe, y'all. Just saying. So all of you fallen ones that be like, you know, why do people say Jesus is king when he told us that the kingdom of the kingdom is within? If the kingdom is within, yes, we are a spark of the divine. We are the spark of the divine, Harold McCoy. We are a spark of the divine. That's why the kingdom of heaven is within. Your body is the temple of heaven. Exactly, collective souls. That's a part of the whole process. That's the biggest spell that they put on the people. That's the biggest spell. I've said in other previous lives that churches are 501c3s. They're owned by Rome. Look it up. Everything they've been lying to all of us about. Exactly. And that's why we say peace, God, peace. Exactly. So I'm just letting y'all brothers know and sisters know. You know that like everyone's so let me say like you know that like everyone's saying Jesus is just obsessed with the kid. He he was just so like he was like, oh, you guys need to go to good grades, then maybe come from God that we. I'm trying to understand what that means. You might have to like reword that for me, okay, or for us, because we don't, you know, we're not. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. My grammar's not the best. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you have a good take. Hey, you have a good one too. Hey, collective. So I'm gonna have to talk to the mods about you probably becoming a mod. All right, just letting you know because when you spoke on Vishnu, that's what's up. All right, I'm gonna see what the mods think about you becoming a mod too, because we don't play that crazy stuff over here. You know that. You know that wild, whatever they be doing. You take care. You have a good day at work. So yeah, y'all. Anything anybody else want to say before before it's over? They were telling like the neck hurt. They were telling. They were like, hold up, wait. Let me read this right. They were like telling the neck hurts that you know that all neck hurts. Love the kid test ease, and Jesus said to worship the kid test. I don't know what the heck you talking about. That's kind of I don't know. Anyway, I I don't get that. I mean, I don't know if the mods, if y'all get what they are saying, I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, he said, "Tell him on you heard." Oh man, of course, most definitely. Oh no, man, I don't, now you tripping now, bro. All right, but anyway, y'all, if y'all, if anybody have anything to say in the comments, y'all likely to say whatever, say what you got to say about what was said. Oh boy, yeah, damn, they're cronies over here again. Oh boy, you got people that don't know how to their grammar be off, and I don't know what they got going on. I don't even drink, sir. You can go ahead. I don't drink. Um, but on that note, that's something I wanted to let everybody know what's going on and call it out for what it is. But I'm not, it's nothing to say. Y'all need to just stop trying to like take the energy from the children of Tiamat. Point blank. Period. And we all want to know who made y'all chosen. Who told y'all that? Because if you were chosen, you'd be going through some serious type of shit. You will be truly the black sheep of your family. You will be called every name in the book and be thrown everything be thrown at you, even the kitchen sink, if you were really chosen. Because there's a lot of y'all on YouTube saying that y'all chosen, but how and who made you chosen? That's the only thing we want to know. Like that too. Because a lot of y'all fallen ones, and we know that. But anyway, we digress. I want to say on our channel, I love all y'all far as the much y'all family to me. Love all of y'all, all the subscribers. We love y'all. That's positive. That's willing to grow. At the end of it all, this is your path, not ours. We all have a connection to our primordial mother. We all do. A personal relationship with our primordial mother. We all have one. And on that note, um, See, on coming. So here we go. I wanted to just let everybody know, love you all. Um, hope y'all enjoyed and loved the live today. Like I said, that eventually some of the mods are going to talk. They don't have to show their face or none of that. They want to, when they're ready to speak and how they feel about their consciousness and everything, they'll let a brother know, and then they'll be able to speak. Y'all be able to hear them if they are ready, if they want to. This is not being forced, because I get that we all need to be protected. But if they want to come forth and speak, they have the chance to do when that time comes. All they gotta do is just let a brother know. On that note, though, y'all, I love all of y'all. We love you, the positive ones, the ones that's actually standing for righteousness. We love all of y'all. Want to say love, peace, light, darkness, which is the yin and the yang, which is the divine feminine, masculine, to bring forth supreme balance. May the primordial mother protect you and yours. The ancestors, the archangels, angels protect you and yours on your journey and your path in life. Love all of you. Thanks for watching. Let's keep on growing and let's keep on learning. Thank you. And have a great day. Enjoy your day as well.